What's up, watchers? Will here with a Spider-Man video for you, and today we're talking about the new addition to the Spider-Man movie, Historia? Is that what we're gonna call it? Yeah, let's go with that. And no, I'm not talking about Homecoming 2, and also I am not talking about Venom. But today we're talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which releases this December, and honestly, looks like a great time with its flashy creative art direction, unique animation style, and dynamite voice cast.
Gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yeah, some do, but not your dad.
It's interesting the direction they appear to be going in, because at the tail end of the trailer, we are informed that Peter and Miles aren't the only Spider characters that will make an appearance in this film. With that, we have to ask, is Sony trying to kickstart another Spider-Man universe? Now, if you know Sony Pictures' relationship with Spider-Man movies, you know it is rife with hilarious miscalculations and seemingly random decisions, like Amy Pascal's pitch for a Spider-Man vs. the Amazing Spider-Man movie, or the Silver and Black film, which I want to happen, but it won't, but I can still dream. Anyways, with many fans clamoring to see Miles make his way to the big screen, a lot of people are excited with the potential direction that this film can take us in. And, knowing Sony, they probably have bigger plans for Miles than even he is aware of. The decision to make his first movie a readaptation of the Spider-Verse storyline, which was already done in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, is an interesting premise, as it allows a lot of people who haven't read Miles' comics to get an interpretation of his character. At the same time, there is this concern that if they lean too heavy into the whole idea of there being other Spider people in other universes, that they will lose this focus and end up not having a fully fleshed out character for audiences to resonate with. With the inclusion of Spider-Gwen at the end of the trailer, I think Sony is trying to set up a new film franchise where they can do their own Spider-Man stories their own way and try and have consistent success with these movies. There is also the Alchemax Easter egg, which a lot of people, myself included, agree that they should at some point do a Spider-Man 2099 movie. A lot of the public perception seems to have this idea that Peter Parker is the only good Spider-Man because he's the one that most people are exposed to. The thing is, there's a host of interesting Spider people, from Miguel O'Hara, another half Latino Spider-Man like Miles, to Anya Corazon, the first main universe Spider-Girl, to Spider-Punk, Spider-Man, Paviter Prabhakar, hell, even Spider-Ham. So it looks like Sony may not shy away from Peter Parker, but instead have him play a more supporting role in these films. Seeing him be the mentor to Miles to protect his family, or a lost love of Spider-Gwen from another time, or even the hero that inspired to Miguel O'Hara. I would imagine that Sony doesn't intend for this to only be a one-off movie, especially once you introduce alternate dimensions. It's kind of like Pringles. You don't just stop at one. I think Into the Spider-Verse will be our Miles-centric film and act as a sort of backdoor pilot to see interest as they lightly introduce alternate Spider people like Gwen, and then she could have her own solo movie. Then Miguel and his own solo movie that would tie into the Alchemax theme for the third film, and I think these films will each focus on a different popular Spider character that, unless you really read the comics or watch some of the cartoons, not everyone may know beyond their design. Plus, the different characters allow for them to boost merchandising and differentiate themselves from mainline Marvel over at Disney, so that's pretty neat too. I'm very excited for this movie, and I want to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you think Sony is trying to kickstart a Spider-Verse franchise, and what direction do you think it's going to go in from there? While you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, Hybrid Network. Also, make sure you check out our website and hit that bell to be notified of new content. I'm Will, and I'll see you next time.